coming in! Paimon, coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Can we play Banker next time?
Think about it.
Go, Lumi! As you like it! A gift from the land of the young! Flash attack!
You got this! Light compels you!
Stone, Lumi! Okay, that hurts. Come say hi! Like it or lump it! Shine like a gemstone! Chew on this! Look, the ring! Stone, Lumi! And pop! A gift from the land of the young! Flash attack!
While the light shines bright, behold the dawn!
Shine like a gemstone!
Be gone, shadow of darkness!
Bullseye! Locked on! Scared of fire? You better scram.
Hold on to your hats.
Aha!
Open fire!
Oh, God.
Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye! Got it! Cool it down a notch.
Knock him down. Now I'm all warmed up.
Take me up! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye!
You got this! Behold, the dawn!
The sky's clear! The glazed moon shines! Change of plan. Change of plan.
While the light shines bright, the light compels you.
Your blood! Blood! Rainbow!
Charge! Everyone on me! Be gone, shadow of darkness!
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way! Add astro...
We should look for...
Gather!
Overruled!
Moment of birth.
Transfixed! This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Order guide you.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Laid bare.
Wanted my full attention, did you? This is where you fall. I'm going in!
Stabilize.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
Solidify! This is order.
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth.
Teamwork is dreamwork! This is where you fall. Pitiful. Transfixed!
I will have order.
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
Gather! Order guide you.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm going in! Overruled! Witness my rise! Laid bare!
Yeah.
Everybody stand back! bursting as the moon! Transfixed!
Solidify! Stabilize! This is order!
Coming to be. Moments of birth.
I'm going in!
Laid bare. My turn.
I will have order!
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Everybody stand back!
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Nodcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They've approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another Moon Prayer Night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frost Moon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frost Moon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon to fight?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rules. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
What a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance, and then... Paimon is the winner! Sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Paimon won't get a chance to show off her skills. Unlike, all those other times. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our advisors for help?
Advisors? Since when does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our fledgling adventurers. Of course, few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. But as luck would have it, one of our top advisors has recently returned to Notcry from a trip away. Her expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at Speranza. If you have any questions, you could try asking her for help.
She sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. It would take a lot to teach us something new. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the test.
holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
They've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya. Make a little extra by selling them.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
Error.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
Everything here is good enough for me.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night.
Nothing but promise for adventurers from all
The
walks
march
life.
of the Wild Hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Everything
I
here
better get
is
me
good
some
enough.
alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Error.
Everything here is good enough for me.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Everything here is good enough for me.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our
Alright then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you! That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look poisonous to me.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close call.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't that a winter ice leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Isley and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If midsummer berries are sweet and delicious, I guess winter isley leaves must be horribly bitter.
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter isley leaves might not taste good in food, but you can brew an iced tea with them.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has winter isley in it. Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope you're ready for the next question. Oh, bring it on! Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things? Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild! Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price. Paimon's done her research! The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal! Don't be fooled! Well said, but even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory and they will fight each other instead of you. I wouldn't recommend doing this though, as you may instead find yourself fighting two enemies instead of one. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Nodcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad? Oh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question, you can get delicious Nodcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Yes, it never hurts to try a bit harder.
Nothing warms the soul like piping hot food.
Trust me, when it comes to local delicacies in Korea, nobody knows more.
I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed. Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her! Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her? Hello! Stay back! Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away again. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some midsummer tort. It's delicious. Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this, enthusiastic as you. I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you two meet? What? You fished this little cutie out of the sea? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list. You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed. Is that right? What a pity. Right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking part in the Spirit Envoy Championship ourselves. Catherine said you could give us some pointers? Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Oh. Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant. Hey there! Yahoo! Have you two ever ventured north of Notcry? Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi comes from the northern tundra? Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them. Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty. An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. She's a special one. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole all the food she'd gathered and kicked her out of her sleeping spot. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and wouldn't let go. We've been partners ever since. What a story! Oh, poor Lumi. Sounds like she's had a tough time. As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation or an atavism. Or maybe some sort of curse? Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious... An animal friend Actually, we're kinda spoiled for choice, then. Guara? What are you doing here? Oh, neat! A Notlanese to... He seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make... Huh? Oh, look at them! Fast friends! They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you... Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise! I didn't think I'd run into you here. Oh, and Professor Linnae is here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well?
Yep. Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani. So, how do you know Linnea anyway?
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholosaurus and a Kukasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? 'Cause that would make a pretty awesome saurian companion.
That's almost certainly impossible. They're...
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after all.
So, you have...
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like...
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or... You're not here for the competition too, are you?
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crodnai place.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki gang?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon? Paimon's not a mutated melon, or any kind of melon.
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right?
Huh? No way!
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a... Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing in the finals. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that... Shall we? Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register? Yehoda! Here for the competition? Yehoda?
Ahem. Oh, have you know? Don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy although, there were nowhere near as many contestants.
Whoa! That's amazing!
Yeah.
This is the biggest turnout we've ever had.
I've made all the necessary. I'm feeling more.
Don't worry. You'll be
Thank you all for your support.
I got here for.
No way! My Sharky Sir.
Well,
Did you hear that, Momola?
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned
Where do we go to draw a lot?
right here. After registration closes tomorrow.
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Nervous? Yeah. Great! That's the Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong. Aguara might need some time to ease into it. Oh, the results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito. Ah, we literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena. Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay? Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. Good luck! We won't! Good luck!
Welcome, spectators. I'm your host, Jaswava. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further in. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle!
Great energy from both contestants.
you got some moves. It's time to unleash our show. Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up for... Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, finish them!
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull. Ushi, what?
Yeah?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a...
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as...
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Looking good! Let's...
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last for...
And it's all over. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi.
I can't believe it. Maiku Torso.
Good job, Lumi. Oh. Traveler, Paimon, how did... We won too! Thanks, that means a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like it's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes. Come on, let's head to Speranza. My treat. Hooray! May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so... Oh. I take it that's right. Tell the chef to Is that a reference? Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue.
It's her favorite part of the book.
Psst. Linnea. Do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise? Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a...
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my...
Hello? I'm ready.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with... I didn't mean... like that. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. Yeah! Paimon, no... Sure. Well, it's a story... When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just... No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Then, I was a little bit older. I read the story in a book of folktales. Changelings? The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby. I know, right? The way the stories are written, if you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway. So, You're really bear with me. I'm getting... At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, they were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth, they're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years... After that, I grew up with my friends in the Conch Gang. All of these kids are from...
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss? Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her so much that we picked her to be our boss. But the Conch Gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the Conch Gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's you.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for. Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my friends on a voyage of discovery to explore all the mysteries of the world. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was drifting off to sleep. Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship with the human. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but somehow I knew that they didn't want me chasing after my origins. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. Every instinct was telling me to leave. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I prefer a warmer climate? Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more curious I am. One day, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers! Cheers! Paimon can't wait to dig in! I'm stuffed. How about you guys? Yep. Paimon's fit to burst. Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice? The opponents are only gonna get tougher from here. Yahoo! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! They're very evenly matched.
It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to predict your next move. Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two meet, anyway?
Now that's a long story.
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's gotta be countless stories out there waiting to be told. You're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. Good training session, everyone. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again, won't we? Hopefully we don't end up facing each other this early in the competition. Wait, no, forget I said it. I should go before I jinx it. Lumi!
See you tomorrow. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome. Bye!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep.
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry trail! It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste. I want my—
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we— I think you've had
too much to drink! I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you'd better give me this meal on the house.
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh!
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the— Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around. For starters, I recommend you drink this.
Who do you think she's gonna partner up with? Come on, let's go see.
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner,
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first prop. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with it. You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
Fluffy, wake up! Fluffy.
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. It was so... Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilo...
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see who our next opponent is. Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Mualani? Oh, so we have to fight that big Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to like it.
Are you ready to rumble? After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. Joining us to kick this round off, we have...
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit? Now let's get out there and show these Not Cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. You're a little sore. All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Get... Saw that one coming amok! Tepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different story in the... Mamala! Finish him off! What a tough cookie! I thought, all right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was... Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best little Saurian out there I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. Wow! That was a nail-biting match anyway. Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Let's go see how she did! Linnea! It sure is. Want to take a guess who won? Judging by the smile, correct! I was about to go watch the next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called... Oh! We had to watch that! Yeah, perfect. Well... What the... Seleno's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still... Go for it, Yehoda! Yep.
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you? How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th, run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. It's almost as if... she can read her opponent's mind. Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! We've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning reed, then blast him with all you've got!
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the...
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you, I thought it would bring me joy. But I guess not.
my head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did Linnea faint? Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down! Quick! Hurry! What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a relief.
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just let me know.
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon. Good morning. Huh? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. Lumi! There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their on the one side we have Linnea and her partner Lumi.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters... We're up, Lumi. Let's...
What a spectacular duel! But...
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks. I've heard that if you try really hard to open... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up a research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. Damned! Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before commit. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a dream come true. The Golden Beagle. What a wonderful dream. The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths, and from there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow! What's this? Clearwater Jade? Pretty. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense.
Linnea! You've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door.
Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Oh. Clearwater Jade. Didn't I see that in these books? How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, hey! Don't be scared. I'm right here.
We're never getting back, are we?
We're done for. It's all...
What happened? Is this the gold? But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on. It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea? I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me.
Selena? Mom and Dad? One last time?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, after all, we've already... Remember? When you passed out during that competition? You...
What is she talking about? No. No, no, no! This can't be true!
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past. The next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, my entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, someone will... Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very... This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else is slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. It's all...
Oh, Linnea! You're awake! Oh, you were out for a long... Linnea! What time is it? It's evening. And it's we were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino...
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, some moments were joyful, others painful, all of it felt so...
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic-sounding stuff. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her?
Do you remember when we were at Speranza, and I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all... I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, but I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, so... Even though I was terrified, I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I have to... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to...
Huh? Aguara,
do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right!
flagship? What are we doing here? After all that, Seleno's staying in... Is anyone there? You're sure this is... Seleno, I know you're in there. Please, Selena...
I'm not here. R2? Am not! Quit bothering me!
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind.
I have so many questions to ask you. Can you...
Open the door!
Oh, right. Stop yelling. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now. What?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads?
Visions of your...
So, it wasn't a dream after...
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear...
I've never heard of an augury bird before, or the poem you just recited.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today.
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is... But the way it feels to witness your own fate... I try...
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies, I had a goal in life. And before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future...
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, it leaves you with a numb emptiness. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until You were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of—
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her—
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't—
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll— Celino, are you jealous of me?
Oh, good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealous. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked about you nonstop. I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful wretch abandoned by fate?
Oh, Celino.
All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you the truth about everything. And then, you would share in my suffering. I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone?
Then, why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled. I overheard you, and Speranza, talking about your past. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up, inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. You were just lonely. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how I expected this to go.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being happy.
You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner? All the ones I've seen in the wild have been hyper-aggressive. They certainly wouldn't let me get close enough to touch them.
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I ended up looking after him for a while. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition. An immutable crossroads in the flow of fate.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience just how cruel fate can be. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength on my side. It's a goal few will never overcome. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask, how have you kept it going all these years?
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. There's no other choice. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is a curse. So the best I can do is chase a little happiness in the unknowns between them. But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation after the tournament? I'd rather give you my answer then.
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, we'll leave it It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big day tomorrow. You've got your semi-final match, too. We have no idea who your opponent could be, and Paimon's a little nervous. Since we're both struggling to sleep, do you want to head out for a stroll? We could go grab something yummy, then take a guara to check out the arena. Might be a good chance for our little warrior to get familiar with the lay of the land.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong, it's fast, too. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick— Linnea! Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since— Yahoo! Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan. Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious idea. What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
Alright, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, life's full of lousy situations. When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted some clear guidance on what I should do. Something to give me the courage to go on. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's crack-
Training session over! Feels like these two are really forming a close bond.
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Time to get some shut-eye. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody ready? Prepare yourselves for the opening match of the semifinals! Our contestants are ready and raring to go! On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner Aguara, and on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner Gornyesin.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner! Everyone, please take a short break. The second semifinal will begin shortly.
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler, Linnea and Selena were up next. Come on, let's cheer them on!
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner, Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
Yahoo! You can do it, old boss! Go get him, Linnea!
Charge, Hamus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready?
Yahoo!
Now jump!
Yahoo!
Attack!
Yahoo!
Stop her!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours.
Lumi. You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Linnea! Are you guys alright? Traveler! Paimon, come quick! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, it turned... What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geo features. I mean, just look at Viships! Depending on their element, Viships can look wildly different. But from a biological perspective, they're still considered the same species. Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as... I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi!
Linnea. Why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and he...
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same.
What's on your mind, Sith?
I just think it's a shame. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked?
I remember. And
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never... So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no... And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, if all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen? Lumi! Yahoo, yahoo!
Linnea, ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the... You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here...
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I was just thinking... I claimed the victory promised to me by fate.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, so enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent.
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to... So, Aguara comes from Natland, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will... Let's go! Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of Lumi's signature finishers. Watch closely. Yahoo! Linnea? Yes, from what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use, but Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. Aguara will need to channel Geo-Essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Don't worry. It's normal to fail. You'll get the hang of it. Feels like I blinked and 2 whole days went by. I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I guess that means that fate's been looking down on us this whole time, huh? I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
Are you saying you had help from another Saurian? Who could that be?
Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Notcry. Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals.
The final is about to begin. Contestants, please take your positions. Spectators, we kindly ask you to wait outside the arena.
Oh, it's finally here! Aguara, today is your time to shine.
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out there and believe in yourself! It's time to write your name in lights and show the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait! You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place in the... Then we have the Traveler and Aguara, who will be crowned...
Back from training camp? Then let's do this.
You've got this, Aguara.
Impressive.
Hamus, summon Animo energy on your horn and then charge.
Now you see what you're up against. Hiding underground are...
Keep charging, Hamus! Jolt him out of the hole!
Now, Hemus, trample him! March to victory and leave nothing stand.
Predictable.
Aguara hit her right in the belly!
It was the obvious move. Hemus was well.
Come on! Time to put that training into practice!
Interesting.
Hemus! We showed them no mercy!
Dude! That little munchkin's got some style!
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win!
Hemus, full tilt! Aguara, charge!
Take that!
Hamus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The champions are the Traveler and her partner Aguara.
Aguara! Aguara!
So, I lost. You did superbly, Hamus. Get some good rest. Seems I underestimated your little partner. I'm impressed.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now. Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances. Now we'll be interviewing our 4 top finishers. First up, it's our champions. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlosaur. And yet, the fiercest event I see. Well, it seems like an I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start by asking, what's next for you and Hamus? Will the two of you—
No, Hamus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him free to roam. And of course, since he's so friendly towards humans.
Sounds like Hamus is a real freedom lover. If we have any— Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinal. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner—
I'd be lying if but who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life, and overall, I had a really great time in this
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnegrad. Anything you'd like to share with the crowd?
Well, I've been really loving Not Cry. There's so much to see and do. I'm
great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard from all 4. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, I gotta get going. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been to the tundra—
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid to know the future.
I know. Well, and when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra.
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.